Your body is a masterpiece of biological engineering, but it's also a fragile one. 60% of you is made of water. Your brain, that's 75% water. Your lungs, 83%. You can go weeks without food. You can survive in the freezing cold or the blistering heat for a time. But there is a rule of 3 in survival. 3 minutes without air, 3 weeks without food, and only 3 days without water. But what actually happens inside your veins, your brain and your organs when the well runs dry? From the first missed glass to the final, fatal 70-second hour, this is exactly what happens to your body when you stop drinking water. For the first few hours, you might not notice much, maybe a slight dryness in your throat, but inside, your body is already sounding the alarm. As soon as your total body water drops by just 1%, the hypothalamus in your brain triggers the thirst reflex. It sends a signal to your kidneys to hold on to as much fluid as possible. You'll stop peeing as frequently. When you do, it will be dark, a sign that your kidneys are desperately trying to recycle water back into your bloodstream. By the 12-hour mark, your mouth feels like it's filled with cotton. Why? Because your body has decided that saliva is a luxury it can no longer afford. It's shutting down non-essential systems to keep your blood moving. By the end of the first day, things take a dark turn. You aren't just thirsty anymore, you're losing your edge. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume actually decreases. This means your heart has to pump harder and faster to get oxygen to your brain. Your blood becomes thicker, more viscous, like moving honey through a pipe instead of water. And then there's your brain. Studies have shown that during extreme dehydration, your brain tissue can actually shrink away from the skull. As it pulls away, it triggers agonizing headaches and intense brain fog. You'll find it hard to focus, you'll become irritable, and your reaction times will drop to the level of someone who is legally drunk. 2 days without a drop. At this point, your skin begins to lose its elasticity. If you were to pinch the back of your hand, the skin wouldn't snap back. It would stay in a tent shape. But the real damage is happening under the surface. Your kidneys are now under extreme stress. They are responsible for filtering toxins out of your blood, but without water to flush them out, those toxins begin to build up. Your internal temperature starts to rise because you've stopped sweating. Sweat is your body's coolant. Without it, you are literally cooking from the inside out. You might feel dizzy every time you try to stand up as your blood pressure craters. You're no longer just thirsty, you're in a medical crisis. 72 hours, 3 days. For most people, this is the limit. At this stage, the brain begins to misfire. Hallucinations are common. You might see shimmering water where there is only dry ground. Your organs, specifically your liver and kidneys, begin to shut down. This is called multi-organ failure. The blood is now so thick that the heart can barely move it. The toxic waste in your system reaches a tipping point, poisoning your own blood. Without immediate medical intervention, usually an IV drip to slowly reintroduce fluids, the body will simply give up. It is a slow, painful and quiet end, all for the lack of the most basic molecule on Earth. Fortunately, most of us will never have to experience the horror of the 70-second hour. But even mild dehydration, missing just a few glasses a day, can affect your mood, your energy, and your long-term health. So consider this your sign. Stop what you're doing, go to the kitchen and drink a glass of water. Your brain, your heart, and your kidneys will thank you. What if scenario should we explore next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new and subscribe for more deep dives into the human body. Make sure you stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next one.